What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Coffee and Combat, episode 14. Today I'm sitting down with Cathal Crowley upstairs on the roof in Celtic Warriors Boxing Gym. Delighted to have you here, Cathal. Sound, thanks for doing it.
Not about it, boy. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no hassle. So 7-0 as a pro now. Big domestic fight upcoming. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling great now. This is my first domestic fight. On paper, I'd probably be the underdog because Cronin's had a few domestic fights already, and I've only been fighting journeyman really. But I don't feel like I'm underdog at all. I feel like I'm going to go in there, I'm going to smash it. I'm going to show everyone in Ireland and the world the level that I'm at. And
You're ready for the challenge anyway?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. It definitely is going to be my biggest fight to date. My toughest challenge. Cronin's a tough, durable, game, come forward fighter. But I feel like I'm ready for that, and I can't wait for the challenge.
You were shouting for a domestic fight with either Emmett Brennan or Kevin, and you had to get Kevin now, so you're happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, well, I would have preferred Emmett, obviously, because he won.
Beating Kevin.
Because he beat Kevin, but after I beat Kevin, maybe I can try and get Emmett.
Yeah. And he's fighting Grant Dennis, who you beat in the last fight.
Yeah, he's fighting Grant Dennis now in 2 weeks on the Mick Conlon bill, 5th of September.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he gets through that unscathed, and there'll be no hiccups then for our fight, because our fight's only 4 or 5 weeks after that.
Yeah. Quick turnaround for himself.
Yeah, quick turnaround. So he'll be in shape. Obviously, he's in the middle of a camp right now for that fight.
Yeah.
And he'll just be continuing on. So I'm expecting him to come in shape,
best version of
ready
himself.
to rock.
Yeah.
And
it'll be a good crowd at that Cork and Kerry. Everybody squeezed into the National Stadium.
Definitely. Yeah, there'll be a good crowd coming up from Cork anyway to support me, as they always do.
Deadly.
And as always, I appreciate the support. Everyone that buys tickets, it's a big part of the professional boxing game. And the sport doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah. How old were you when you started boxing, when you first walked into a boxing gym?
I started boxing when I was 11 years of age. Started when I was in 6th class in primary school. Just one of my buddies there that was in school with me just came in one day saying he joined the boxing gym, and I just went down with him one day and never looked back.
Loved it straight away.
Loved it straight away. Yeah.
Deadly. I have my own young fella down trying to get him into it now as well, but I think you have to just sort of love it yourself, don't you? Like,
yeah, it's something you kind of have to, either you love it or you hate it. You can't really. You can't be pushed into it. You have to pick it yourself, I think.
Yeah. And outside of boxing, could you have seen yourself doing anything else? If it wasn't for a professional boxer, which you are now, what could you have seen yourself doing?
I'm going to be honest now, I have no idea what I would have been doing, because even I remember when I was doing my junior cert in secondary school, I was asking my mum, could I quit school and just try to do boxing? That early, you know what I mean? Obviously, thank God my mum said no, because I'd be probably maybe after starting with a few losses when I was about 15, fighting grown men. But it's worked out well now in the end. Finished school, I was a mechanic for a while, apprentice mechanic, had no interest in it. It was always in my mind to turn professional.
Deadly.
And I was delighted when I did.
Here you are now.
Yeah.
And another thing I wanted to mention as well, like the state of boxing in Cork is like in Ireland now. In Ireland it's growing again, but like in Cork you have the likes of yourself, 7-0, going to be in their next fight as a pro. Tommy Hyde, undefeated. Spike O'Sullivan coming back now as well. Callum Walsh over in America doing his thing as well. And then even on the domestic level, there only a while ago, there was in the National Stadium, the All-Ireland, so 17 titles brought back to Cork from Cork boxers. So like, what's the story? You're putting something in the water down there or what?
Definitely, yeah. Cork boxing is thriving at the moment.
Yeah.
I'd say it's the first time ever that there's been so many professional boxers active in Cork.
Yeah.
Spike carried the torch for a long time on his own, and right now I'd say there's about 7 or 8 professionals active, so it's thriving. And amateur boxing as well, as you said there, their national titles coming home left, right and centre, all ages, all weights. It's good. The place is buzzing. Boxing is big in Cork now at the moment.
Yeah, because you'd see it, like obviously like Cork is synonymous with GAA and all that, you know what I mean? But like looking at it now, you think like boxing is sort of like even on the level, we'll never overtake it, but like it's on the level of young kids getting interested in it and looking into it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's a lot to do with the sport is just very popular at the moment as well, you know? The young kids are seeing like Jake Paul, even though he's having an exhibition with Tank Davis there now soon, like, but
that's nuts.
It's mental, but he's bringing eyes to the sport. People like Katie Taylor shining great light, getting lots of young women involved in boxing. I remember when I was an amateur, lots of women started joining in 2012 after the Olympics.
Yeah, because of Katie.
And now I can still see it now again after these Serrano fights. The same thing is happening. There's lots of young kids joining, young girls getting involved in the sport because of Katie Taylor.
Yeah. So you think that Jake Paul and Hank Davis thing, do you think that's a good thing, yeah, for boxing? Because a lot of people I'm seeing online, you know, Dan Morley, he's a good commentator. I love watching him. He breaks down stuff brilliant. But he was giving out today saying like that it's terrible for boxing. But as you said, it's bringing more eyes to the sport. It's bringing more eyes
to the sport. Like, it depends on what way it is. It's marked down as an exhibition. Like Jake Paul is fighting at like heavyweight.
Yeah. And so Hank's
fighting at 135 pounds.
Yeah, so strange.
It's crazy, really. I'd have to see it, to be honest. I wouldn't make a comment on it.
It's a money maker at the end of the day. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's just money fights for Tank. Whoever fights Jake Paul, they know they're going to make a bomb. Like.
Yeah. So you seem now to have the backing of the likes of Pascal and Spike and all that, like, and they've been boxing all over the world and all. Like, does that give you the confidence to be in a team like that, looking forward and get you excited for the future?
Yeah, definitely. I've been in the gym now, I'd say 2.5, 3 years. Up here in Celtic Warriors, I was, for the last 6 months of my amateur career, I was up here training with Pascal, and having them backing me, we clicked straight away. Like, so I was doing strength and conditioning with Spike in Cork for like a year before I came up here, and just him and my strength and conditioning coach Dave O'Connell had the confidence to present me to Pascal, and they're all backing me, so I must be doing something right.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. And obviously it shows your record, and as I keep progressing on further. And with this fight, obviously you're going to show everything you've learned from the past 7 fights.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be where all the skills I've learned, all the hard sparring, the rounds banked under the lights, they're all going to come to show, and it's all going to come out in October 10th.
Deadly. And speaking of the sparring, you helped Ben Whittaker in his camp against Liam Cameron for the rematch. You were down there with Andy Lee. What was that like?
Yeah, it was great experience. I've been down to a few. Andy Lee likes calling me for sparring. So again, I must be doing something right.
Yeah, exactly,
I was down helping Jason Quigley a couple of years ago when he was fought Edgar Balanga. I was helping Paddy Donovan before one of his fights, and most recently Ben Whittaker. And the Ben Whittaker experience was great. He's a sound fella, and I'm telling you now, he gets a lot of hate that I don't think he deserves. You know what I mean?
But that's because of what everybody sees in the press conference and all that. Like, that's what people judge on. But I sort of gauge with that when watching you off social media and that like that. He actually is all right. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he sounds like he's signing gloves. Kids that look up to him in Cork there. He signed a few gloves for people. No bother. When I asked him, he gave me tickets to his fight. I went over and supported him when he fought Liam Cameron in Birmingham. Brought me backstage. Fucking met Rashford and soccer players and stuff. He's a very nice person.
Yeah. And like, even saying that, like, you went over there, you met all these people. You're been all over the place the last while. You're in Portugal, Vegas, even over at Birmingham. You're meeting all these people. What's it like? You're living the life of a pro boxer. Like, it's just amazing, is it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, really. If you told me 2 years ago when I started, I would have said I believe you. But but at the same time, it is surreal, you know.
Feel it at the moment.
Being around these people, Joe, that like Ben Whittaker, I've been watching all his fights since he turned pro, and when he was in the Olympics, you know. Andy Lee, being invited into his training camps for his fighters. I've been watching him since I was a young kid, doing his thing when he was a professional, and it's an unbelievable feeling when you're getting recognition from people who you look up to.
Yeah, class. And what would be your advice now to any young kids looking up that are only walking into the gym and they want to take the path into being a professional boxer? Any advice for any young kids looking at this now?
The bit of advice I'd give anybody is you have to be consistent. Consistency and discipline, and they'll get you very far, because as you grow older, if you're a young amateur starting, you'll notice the drop off at 16, 17. Lots of young amateurs who are very talented.
Pressure comes in for them.
Not even pressure, just life. Get jobs, women, drink, alcohol, smoking. They start living their life and they drift away from boxing. And you see that very often. A lot of very talented boxers, they just fall off.
Yeah.
So consistency and discipline, I think, will get anyone very far. Not only in boxing, in anything they do in life.
Yeah, deadly. Right, I'm going to ask you a few questions here now, and you have to just answer Cork or Dublin. Right. So, let's start off. Takeaways, Cork or Dublin?
Cork, because when I'm up here, I'm not getting takeaways. I'm in training camp.
Training camp, yeah. Give anybody a shout. What's the best takeaway in Cork?
I like a Donatello's baguette.
Baguette? What's on it?
Smoky bacon and chicken baguette. It's like...
is it like a chipper?
It's a chipper, yeah. It's like the baguette is like grilled in like the pizza oven. It's little.
Deadly.
So
that'll be a go-to cheap meal, would it?
That's the go-to cheap meal.
Straight away after a fight, get back down to Cork and get a baguette.
Yeah. Or I'll say pizza. Their pizzas from Don Hiller's unreal as well.
Yeah. Right, nights out.
Again, Cork. I don't be out in Dublin.
Right, do you know? No, you never.
I've only been out probably 2 or 3 times in Dublin. So.
Yeah, right. It's a shithole anyway. I don't go out anymore myself.
Yeah, Cork is good. Yeah.
Never been out in Cork, but I don't drink anymore, so why not be able to do it anymore? Women, Cork or Dublin?
Yeah, I'd say Cork as well. Yeah.
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 You
So I don't be out
like.
I don't be out in
We
Dublin.
have to
Like.
keep you up here for a while. You're single, aren't you?
I'm single.
Yeah, well, you're safe to answer that question. Then. I don't want to get you in trouble with your water and then last one, GAA.
Cork. Hurling, yeah.
Not football.
Not football, but hurling, yeah.
Right, that's all I have to for today, Cathal. So thanks very much for
Not a bother, right? Thanks for having me on, mate. Appreciate it.
Make sure you watch Cathal next fight on the 10th of October in the National Stadium. Big card being brought to you by Jay Bourne, who's doing great things in Irish boxing.
Big time.
So yeah, make sure you check it out, and thanks for watching.